Why are days shorter in the winter? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever noticed that in the winter, the sun goes down earlier in the day? The sun sets way earlier than in the summer. In the summer, you might actually go to sleep before the sun has fully gone down. There might still be light outside. But in the winter, you might look outside during dinner time, and it's completely dark. I have this very specific memory when I was a kid. See, there was this TV show I liked to watch, and it came on at exactly 4:30 p.m. every day. During the summer when I would watch that show at 4:30, it was so bright outside when I looked out the window. But during the winter when I watched my favorite show at 4:30, it was almost completely dark outside. Have you ever wondered why that is? Are the days actually shorter? Is the sun doing something different? Is the earth changing? I was thinking about this question because I got an email from a curious kid named Anvi. Anvi wondered, why does it get dark outside early in winter? Let's figure it out. What we see as longer or shorter days is all dependent on just one thing. It's the tilt of the Earth. See, the Earth is shaped like a ball, and it spins like a top. That spinning is what gives us day and night. As the Earth spins, the place where you stand on the Earth is sometimes pointing towards the sun, and sometimes it's not. When where you are is in the sunlight, it's daytime, and when where you are is not in the sunshine, it's nighttime. Now, if the Earth were spinning straight up and down, the length of our days would never change. But the length of our days does change. And that's because the Earth is tilted slightly to one side, about 23 degrees. And that makes all the difference. As the Earth travels around the sun, that tilt stays pointed in the same direction. And that tilt changes how sunlight hits different parts of the Earth during the year. Here's what I want you to do. I think the only way to understand this is to just actually do it for yourself. Do this. Go find a ball and place it in the middle of the room. And if you're in the car right now, just imagine that you're doing this. Now, let's pretend that that ball in the middle of the room is the sun. And you get to be the Earth in this example, okay? Now, remember, the Earth doesn't sit straight up. So what do I need you to do? Yep, I need you to tilt over a little bit. Why don't you tilt towards the sun, that ball in the middle of the room? Tilt your body towards the sun. Okay, now that you're doing that, I want you to start making a big circle around the sun like the Earth does. But I don't want you to change your tilt. Keep your tilt the exact same. So when you get to the other side of the sun, you should now be tilting away from the sun. Does that make sense? the winter, the part of the Earth where you live is tilted away from the sun. That means the sun takes a shorter path across the sky. The sun still rises in the morning and sets at night, but it doesn't climb very high in the sky. It sort of stays low and scoots across faster. And because of that, there are fewer hours of daylight. In the summertime, it's the opposite. Your part of the Earth is tilted toward the sun. The sun climbs higher, stays in the sky longer, and sets later in the evening. That's why summer days are long and bright. So the amount of time it takes the Earth to spin one time is still 24 hours. During the longer summer days and the shorter winter days, that never changes. 24 hours for one Earth spin. All that does change is how much sun you see in your location of the Earth. And the amount of sun that you see is all about where the Earth is in its rotation around the sun, thanks to its tilt. The Earth hasn't changed. The sun didn't shrink. The Earth is just tilted. And it's tilted the same way no matter where it is on its way around the sun. So the days are shorter in the winter because wintertime is the time of year where we are tilted away from the Earth. And that's kind of easy to remember because think about being in front of a big campfire. Now, if you tilt your body away from the campfire, are you hotter or are you colder? Yep, you're going to be a little bit colder. So in the wintertime, that's when you're tilted away from the sun. Now, one thing I've noticed lately as the show has been growing is how many people are listening to Curious Kids every day who don't live in the United States. See, the United States is in the top half of the Earth, or what we call the Northern Hemisphere. But some people who listen to this show actually live in the bottom half of the Earth, and that half we call the Southern Hemisphere. And guess what? For people in the Southern Hemisphere, the seasons are flipped. When it's winter for us, it's summer for them. And when it's summer for us, guess what it is for them? Yep, it's winter. Do you know why that is? Well, it's the same reason we have longer and shorter days. Yep, because Earth is tilted. Think about it. Think about our little example where you tilted your body toward the sun. When one half of your body is tilted toward the sun, the other half is tilted away. So when one half of the Earth gets longer days, the other half is tilted away and gets shorter days. Isn't that amazing? Can you even imagine it? Earth is this big floating ball in outer space, and it's ever so slightly tilted. And that tilt gets us longer days and shorter days. And it also gives us our seasons. It makes the temperature change throughout the year. All of these beautiful things we can trust will happen every single year, all because the Earth makes one complete spin every 24 hours and one complete rotation around the sun every 365 days, and because it's tilted just 23 degrees or so. All of those little things work perfectly to create the world we live in. Okay, let's have a quick quiz. What causes day and night on Earth? The Earth spinning. And what causes seasons like winter and summer? That's the Earth's tilt. And in winter, is your part of the Earth tilted toward or away from the sun? Well, think about it. When you get a little bit colder when you are near a campfire, is that because you got closer or further away from the campfire? Yep, a little further away. Winter is when we're tilted away from the sun. Let's play true or false. True or false? The sun turns off earlier in winter. That is false. The sun's still up there regardless of if it's winter or summer. True or false? The Earth is slightly tilted as it moves around the sun. Yep, that's true. True or false? In winter, the sun takes a shorter path across the sky. That is true. True or false? Summer days are longer because the Earth spins faster. No, that's false. The reason that we don't feel the spin of the Earth is because the Earth spins at a very consistent speed. If the Earth was slowing down and speeding up, trust me, we would feel it every time. Would you rather always have longer days or always have shorter days? I love being out in the sun, so as much as I enjoy those cold, cool, dark nights in the fall, I would much rather have more sun during the day. That way I could go outside and play with my kids more often. All right, let's play a round of What Am I? I think you guys are going to get this one. What am I? I am not straight up and down. I never change directions during the year. And I help cause the seasons. What am I? Yep, the Earth's tilt. So, when you notice it getting dark really early in the winter, you now know exactly why. The Earth's tilt changes how long sunlight reaches where you live. The sun is still doing the same thing it always does. You're just on the tilted side that gets fewer daylight hours right now. Isn't it crazy that the slight 23-degree tilt of the Earth makes that big a difference throughout the year? It's amazing. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we have 4 birthdays today. Today is Meyer's birthday. Meyer is from Oklahoma, and Meyer is turning 4. Happy birthday, Meyer. Willa is from North Carolina, and Willa is turning 6. Happy birthday, Willa. Alexander is from Illinois, and Alexander is turning 6 too. 6 as well. He's not turning 62. He's turning 6. Happy birthday, Alexander. And Nico is from California, and Nico is turning 5. Happy birthday, Nico. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.